This is Brad Culp with Lava Magazine. We're here with Mickey Weiss. Mickey unfortunately got some sort of sobering news about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that this decision from 2010, you were acquitted of allegations that you had doped going all the way back to your mountain biking days. And then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, you find out that this independent arbitration panel has overruled that decision. So if you could just tell us when you learned about it and what your initial thoughts were and how you reacted.
Yeah, Brad, you're right. I got acquitted in September last year, 2010. And then the Austrian Cycling Federation and NADA Austria themselves appealed the decision of their legal department. And so, yeah, I've been fighting this now since December last year. And, nothing changed. It's still the one accusation of that guy who got busted after 2008 at Tour de France. And yeah, I was really, shocked about the decision because my lawyer and me, we were confident. Again, nothing changed, and it's only about what one guy says about me. And yeah, I feel a little bit screwed, and it was very tough. The last 2 weeks were one of the hardest days in my life so far.
How have you kept yourself from getting too angry when you like you said, you were acquitted in 2010, and I'm sure you thought that it was all over. That okay, this part of my life has passed me. I can focus, now on triathlon. So I mean, did you know that there was even the opportunity for them to overturn this decision, or was it a complete shock?
There was always the fear that it's still not 100% over. Although I got acquitted, and I could race, and that was my job. My job was the last months, or let's say the last year, since it all started, just to keep on racing and keep on staying focused in training. That was not so easy. And, we tried to move it out, and that I can focus on Kona and Maui. And, I put a lot of trust in my lawyer, but apparently we got overruled by sports politics or however,
So now, when you were when this decision got overruled, you're basically faced with a decision. You can either appeal it. The next level would be the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Lausanne, or you can serve the ban. Talk about your decision just to go ahead and serve the ban. Why did you decide not to fight it?
The whole thing stressed me out since June last year, so for 1.5 years, and it took a lot of energy out of me, and it cost me a lot of money to pay my lawyers. And the CAS, as you say, it takes forever, it costs thousands of dollars, and that's not the reason why I'm doing sport. I love the sport, I want to train, I want to race, and I don't want to deal with lawyers. So it could take 1 year, it could take 1.5 years, and it could take me $50,000, $100,000. And I just want to have this done, and as hard as it is, I will use it as a break and try to get something positive out of it.
Now, so you got to start this 2-year suspension. It's actually already begun. So what do you do for these 2 years? What do you focus on, and how do you stay motivated so that when you do come back, you're only going to be 32 when you come back to racing, not all by any stretch. How do you keep that motivation high and keep that hunger burning?
It would be so much different if I doped and I got busted and I tested positive for something and I had to come back. But I'm clean, and I'm all my success in triathlon. It's there, and I know that I will come back stronger. So I will focus on working on my weaknesses, which is most of all swimming. And I'm racing since 10 years at a very professional level, and I will just try to use the time for doing things I wasn't able to do the last 10 years. Spend more time with the family, do some fun things, go cross-country skiing in winter in Colorado, go more mountain biking again, and maybe just do some more trail running, not get away from the very specific stuff. And I can't wait to come back in December 2019 13, or maybe also it's already November. Depends on the dates of the races. But it's I still have plenty of years ahead.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to having you back, and sorry about this disappointing news, but we know you'll be back, and I look forward to it.
Thanks, Brad.
All right, thank you.